Welcome back. Today, we're counting down the top 5 most heated moments in football history. These are the clashes that had the world talking, where passion, rivalry, and split-second decisions changed everything. From World Cup finals to bitter league battles, these moments defined careers and shattered dreams. This isn't just about goals, it's about raw emotion and unforgettable drama. Get ready for the most controversial, shocking events ever seen on a football pitch. Let's dive in. Because number 1 changed football forever. This is football's most heated countdown. Number 5, 2006 World Cup Final, France versus Italy. The world's eyes are glued to Berlin, where history is about to be written in the most dramatic way possible. Zinedine Zidane's last game, the world watching. The French maestro, already a legend, steps onto the pitch for his final bow. Carrying the hopes of a nation, Zidane scores a Panenka penalty, a move only the boldest would dare in a World Cup final. But Italy equalizes, and the tension is unreal. Every pass, every tackle, every glance is loaded with meaning. Extra time, Zidane nearly wins it with a thunderous header, but Buffon's reflexes deny him. The match teeters on a knife's edge, with both teams desperate for glory. Then, out of nowhere, Zidane and Materazzi exchange words. Zidane walks away, then suddenly turns. The air is thick with anticipation, the crowd sensing something is about to erupt. Boom! Zidane headbutts Materazzi in the chest. The stadium is stunned into silence, disbelief rippling through the stands and millions of living rooms worldwide. The ref consults the 4th official. Red card. Zidane's final act is a walk of shame past the trophy he once lifted, his career ending not in triumph, but in shock. France, leaderless, lose on penalties. Zidane's fairy tale ending becomes a nightmare, and Italy celebrates as the new champions. The world debates. What did Materazzi say? Was Zidane justified? Theories swirl, but in the end it doesn't matter, the damage is done. In the biggest moment, Zidane lost his cool. The image of his headbutt is burned into football history, replayed endlessly on screens everywhere. Even legends can fall under pressure. The weight of expectation can break even the strongest. That split second of madness changed everything for France, and for Zidane's legacy. One moment, a hero. The next, a cautionary tale. It's the ultimate example of how emotion can override greatness, how a single act can overshadow years of brilliance. The beautiful game turned ugly in a heartbeat. The pitch, once a stage for heroes, became a scene of chaos. This moment is unforgettable, controversial, and the very definition of heated. It's a scene that still sparks debate to this day. Zidane's headbutt is football's most infamous meltdown, a moment that transcended sport and entered pop culture. It's a reminder, even icons are human, capable of mistakes that echo forever. That's why it's on this list. It's not just a controversy, it's a lesson in passion, pressure, and the unpredictability of sport. The shock, the stakes, the legend. It's an all-timer. Few moments have ever matched its drama. Football's pressure cooker, exploding for the world to see. The headbutt heard round the world will never be forgotten. Number 4. September 2003, Old Trafford. The stage is set for one of the most infamous clashes in Premier League history. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Not just a match, a war. Every pass, every tackle, every glance is loaded with history and animosity. Arsenal's invincibles versus United's reigning champs. The rivalry is at its peak, with both teams desperate to assert dominance and prove their supremacy. From the start, it's a brawl. Hard tackles, tempers flaring, the ref losing control. Every challenge is met with a glare, every whistle with protest. Late in the game, Vieira tangles with Van Nistelrooy. Vieira's sent off after a dramatic fall. The tension on the pitch is almost unbearable. Arsenal are furious. Feeling cheated, the tension is electric. Every decision feels like it could tip the balance. In stoppage time, United win a penalty. Van Nistelrooy steps up, hits the crossbar. The stadium holds its breath, then erupts. Arsenal players erupt. Keown screams in Van Nistelrooy's face. It's chaos. The emotions spill over, raw and unfiltered. The final whistle blows. Players swarm, pushing and shoving. The Battle of Old Trafford is born, and the world is watching. Fines and suspensions follow, but for Arsenal, the draw is a victory. They've survived Old Trafford, unbeaten, and sent a message. This wasn't one act, it was 90 minutes of hatred boiling over. Every second was a battle, every moment a test of will. The rivalry, the stakes, the animosity. This was football at its rawest. No love lost, only pride and fury. Keown's roar in Van Nistelrooy's face is an iconic image. It's a moment that will be replayed for generations. It was ugly, unsportsmanlike, but unforgettable. The kind of match that defines a rivalry and divides fans for years. Pride, respect, and bragging rights were on the line. Every player knew what was at stake. This moment galvanized Arsenal's unbeaten run. It gave them the belief and the fire to go the distance. The Battle of Old Trafford is a legendary chapter in football's fiercest rivalry. It's a story told wherever football is loved. It's proof that sometimes, the drama off the ball is just as heated as the game itself. The sidelines, the benches, even the fans were caught up in the storm. This is what makes football more than just a sport. It's passion, it's drama, it's history unfolding in real time. The passion, the chaos, the history. It's all here. Every second, every emotion, captured forever. That's why it's on the list. Pure, unfiltered football fury. The Battle of Old Trafford, where legends are made and rivalries are written in fire. Number 3, 2014 World Cup, Uruguay vs Italy. Luis Suarez, not for a goal, but for a bite. Tense match, everything on the line. Suarez, one of the world's best, loses control. In the 79th minute, he bites Chiellini's shoulder. Chiellini shows the bite marks, but the ref misses it. Suarez plays the victim, holding his teeth. The world is in disbelief. Minutes later, Uruguay scores. Italy is out. Chaos erupts. Replays confirm the bite. Suarez denies it, but the evidence is clear. FIFA bans him for 9 matches and 4 months from football. It's not his first offense. He's bitten before. This isn't just aggression. It's bizarre, primal, and inexplicable. Why would a superstar bite on the world's biggest stage? The moment defines Suarez's career as much as his goals. The bite is forever linked to his name. It's a heated moment that defies logic and shocks the world. Football can be unpredictable, but this was next level. The bite is a symbol of how pressure can make players snap. It's unforgettable, controversial, and pure football madness. Expect the unexpected, especially with Suarez. Wild, heated, and totally unique. Number 2, 2010 World Cup, Uruguay vs Ghana. A night that would go down in football history, not just for the drama, but for the controversy that would echo for years. Suarez again, but this time, it's his hands that make headlines, not his feet. The world watched as he became the center of a storm. Ghana, on the brink of history, about to become Africa's first World Cup semi-finalists. The hopes of an entire continent rested on their shoulders. Last seconds of extra time. Every heartbeat in the stadium seemed to echo the tension on the pitch. Ghana's shot is heading in. Suarez blocks it with both hands on the line. In a split second he chooses infamy over defeat. Red card. Penalty to Ghana. The rules are clear, but the consequences are anything but simple. Suarez is in tears, thinking he's doomed his team. He can barely watch as he leaves the field, haunted by what he's done. Gyan steps up for the penalty, hits the crossbar. Ghana's dream shatters in an instant, the stadium stunned into silence. Suarez, now on the sidelines, celebrates wildly. His gamble has paid off, and he knows it. Villain to hero in seconds, Uruguay wins the shootout. Ghana is heartbroken. The contrast could not be sharper. Suarez is a national hero in Uruguay, a villain everywhere else. His name is sung in Montevideo, cursed in Accra. He calls it, "The hand of God now belongs to me." A bold claim, echoing Maradona's infamous moment decades earlier. Was it gamesmanship or cheating? The debate rages on talk shows, in bars, and across social media. The stakes were massive. History, pride, a continent's hopes. For Africa, it was more than just a game. Suarez made a choice. Take the red card, give his team a chance. It worked. He sacrificed himself for his country's dream. Uruguay advanced. Ghana's dream died. The agony and ecstasy of football, captured in a single night. The raw emotion, Ghana's despair, Suarez's celebration, became iconic. Images that would be replayed for years. The world debated, should it have been a penalty goal? Should the rules change for moments like this? Should Suarez be banned longer? Was justice truly served, or did the system fail Ghana? This moment transcended sport. It was a moral dilemma. It forced fans everywhere to ask, what is fair in football? What would you do for your country? Would you break the rules to keep hope alive? The hand of the devil is one of football's most controversial acts. It's a moment that still divides fans and pundits alike. It's a moment of pure, calculated heat. A split-second decision that changed destinies. Hero and villain, all in one. That's why it's here. The world will never forget. Football's ultimate act of desperation. A moment that will forever haunt and inspire, depending on which side you're on. Number 1. 2012, Manchester Derby, City vs United, title decider. The stakes couldn't be higher. The Etihad is a cauldron, old money versus new money, winner takes all. The match is tense, every tackle fierce. The city's pride and the league title are on the line. Right before halftime, Company scores for City. The stadium erupts. United chase, City hold on. The pressure is suffocating. Then, the explosion. A hard tackle, tempers flare, and the managers, Ferguson and Mancini, go face to face on the touchline. They're screaming, pointing, nearly coming to blows. Staff separate them. Two legendary managers losing it in front of millions. This wasn't for show. This was real, raw passion. City hold on to win. They leapfrog United, setting up their historic title win. The image of Ferguson and Mancini nose to nose is iconic. This was more than a game, it was a power shift in English football. The heat wasn't just on the pitch, it was on the sidelines, in the stands, everywhere. The Derby meltdown defined an era. It was the moment City finally shouted louder than United. Years of rivalry, billions spent, all boiling over in one furious confrontation. The ultimate pressure cooker moment. Football drama at its peak. That's why it's number 1. Pure, unadulterated intensity. That's the countdown. Football's most heated, unforgettable moments. From headbutts to handballs, brawls to bites, these moments prove football is pure drama. Heroes and villains are made in seconds. What's your most heated football memory? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe for more epic sports moments. Thanks for watching, stay smooth, and see you next time. Peace.